remember, your conscious mind only occupies about 20% of your holistic intelligence. 80% is governed by your body, by your nervous system, because there's so much going on in the soma. You can't consciously be aware of that. It would drive you insane. You can't be consciously aware of peristalsis, which is the contractions in your gut, which is used to digest food. You can't be in control of your breathing rate at all time, although again, that is the aim with meditation and yoga and being present. You can't even be in control of your heartbeat at every given moment. At every single cellular transaction that is happening in your body, you are not aware of it. But your subconscious and your unconscious is. The body has an infinite intelligence that you just could not comprehend in every given waking moment, because it will just inundate you with too much information. Therefore, you hand it over to your body. But the body is a little bit dysfunctional, especially living in the modern world. It doesn't draw in the information, and it certainly doesn't analyze and distill that information in a logical way all the time as per your wants and needs. Sometimes it can get dysfunctional if you are dysfunctional. So, how do we release this? How do we get to a point where the head is stacked, the shoulders are back, the ribs are open, the diaphragm is free, the pelvis is neutral, the psoas is free, and the spine is decompressed? And you can see immediately there in this illustration how this is going to accumulate height in the region of 1 to 4 inches. Again, depending on the degree of your compression in your body, the more you have to gain. If it's only a little bit, the less you have to gain, of course. Now, I'm going to be speaking about the psoas, which is the fight or flight muscle. It's the most important muscle in my estimation for really getting as much out of your height as you need. Originating at the lumbar vertebrae, inserting into the head of the femur. The result is you stay small to feel safe. So you really need to understand that this muscle crosses from your spine over your pelvic bowl into your femur. If this part of the body is compressed, you are losing so much height. Therefore, these muscles here need to be nurtured. They need to be nourished. They need to be taken care of. They need to be mobile. They need to be flexible. They need to be supple. If they are not functional, you will be dysfunctional. If you are dysfunctional, you are going to be compressed and in a protected state. The reason the psoas, by the way, is the fight or flight muscle is because it is the muscle that flexes the hip, that brings the femur up. I don't know if you can see this on the main character, but why is that movement important? Well, to run towards and attack somebody, it is the fight or flight muscle, because on contraction, that is exactly what you do. This isn't magic. This is physiology. You don't grow, you decompress. And as a consequence of the decompression, you expand. It's not about growing, it's about expanding.